So you're Lamine Yamal. It's 2025 and life is pretty good. You are undeniably the most famous teenager in the entire world of football. You're playing for FC Barcelona, dribbling past grown men with a level of confidence that frankly doesn't make sense for a 17-year-old. You are shattering records just by stepping onto the pitch. You're the youngest player ever nominated for the Ballon d'Or, the most prestigious individual award a footballer can get. Off the pitch, your life is just as crazy. You're dating Grammy-nominated singers who are 7 years older than you. You have a partnership with Beats by Dre, putting you in the same room as LeBron James. Adidas didn't just offer you a deal, they had to call in Lionel Messi personally to help persuade you to sign the paper. You are the chosen one. You are the future. A lot of people would kill to be Lamine Yamal. But what if I told you that while Lamine was sweating on the pitch, running drills, and dealing with the immense pressure of the Spanish media, there was another teenager who made even more money in 2025, and he didn't do it in front of a stadium of 90,000 screaming fans. He did it from his bedroom, likely in his underwear, staring at a computer screen. He didn't make his money scoring goals. He made it trading absolutely absurd internet money. We are talking about cryptocurrencies with names like Giot token and Fartcoin. Jokes. Literal digital jokes. His name is Cupsey. And unlike Lamine, nobody knows who he really is. No real name, no location, no face, just a pseudonym and a wallet that reportedly turned a few $1,000s into over 30 million in under a year. How is it possible that a kid clicking buttons on a mouse can out-earn the most promising physical athlete of the next generation? It sounds like a glitch in the Matrix. It sounds illegal, but it's not. It is simply the new reality of the internet gold rush. But to understand how a gamer became a financial titan, we first have to look at where he started. Stay tuned and find out how this unknown trader out-earned one of the most promising footballers of the next generation. You don't get wealthy from trading by just buying and selling. That's an oversimplification. To trade at Cupsey's level, you need high-performance infrastructure. You need Axiom Trade. See, the reason guys like Cupsey win is that they are faster than the market. Axiom Trade gives you that same capability. It scans for hot new tokens, tracks social buzz, and automates your entries and exits, so you execute instantly while everyone else is still loading the page. Meme coins are risky, fast, and chaotic, but when you have the same tooling as the top 1%, it stops being a gamble and starts being a strategy. If you want to trade like the pros, you need the tools of the pros. Check out Axiom Trade through the link below and start at axiomtrade/rugradar and get 20% of all trading fees back forever. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It would help the channel a lot. Now let's get back into the video. So, you're Cupsey. You're just a regular 19-year-old kid. You aren't a math genius from MIT. And you aren't a finance bro in a suit. You're a gamer. Specifically, you're obsessed with Fortnite. You spend your days building, shooting, and trying to survive in a digital battle royale. You're competitive, you're fast, and you're hungry. Around 2022, you start hearing about this crypto thing. You dip your toes in with NFTs because, well, digital pictures make sense to a gamer. But then you find the real game, meme coins.
So-called meme coins are perhaps the most bewildering.
If I don't make $1,000 trading crypto meme coins in the next 24 hours, I'm gonna give this $10,000 Rolex to one of you.
Think of it more like a game than a joke. Buying them, selling them. They think they're funny.
Ooh, isn't it funny? They said fart.
Fart coin.
Yes, billions of dollars of trading in fart coin.
These are cryptocurrencies whose value is based on the viral popularity of the internet memes or jokes they are based on. With these, you either win big or lose even bigger. You decide to give it a shot. You scrape together about 20 Solana, that's roughly $2,000. This is your seed money. You deposit it, you start trading, and things seem to be going pretty good. And then you lose everything. It's gone. The market brutally chews you up. But you're a gamer. When you die in Fortnite, you don't sell your console, you queue up for the next game. You deposit another 20 Solana, you grind it up to 40, things are looking good, then you make some bad calls, and you watch that account bleed all the way down to just 5 Solana. Most people would quit here. Most people would say the game is rigged and walk away. But this is where Cupsey had a eureka moment. He stopped looking at the charts like a financial instrument and started looking at them like a game lobby. He realized that trading meme coins is player versus player combat. It's a zero-sum game. For you to win $1 million, someone else has to lose $1 million.
Trading is basically like a video game. You know, you keep doing it for hours and hours every day. You're just gonna get better at the game.
From that tiny pile of 5 Solana, you start a run that is statistically impossible. You start trading like a machine. We aren't talking about buying a coin and holding it for a year like your dad does with his retirement fund. We are talking about buying a coin and selling it 40 seconds later. You do this for 12 to 18 hours a day. You sleep for 6 hours, wake up and get back to the screen. You give up your social life. You give up the sun. In a single year, you execute over 262,000 trades. That is not a typo. That is a trade every few minutes, non-stop for months on end.
Cupsey was trading so much that people thought he was a robot.
I mean, people thought I was like a bot or had some tech or whatever. I started trading and then, people see it's actually real that I'm here, sitting here 16 hours a day with no tech, everything just raw.
Slowly, the numbers in your wallet start to change. That 5 Solana becomes 100, then 1,000, then 10,000.
He was printing people's annual wages daily without ever having to show his face.
You turn that initial failed investment into a net profit of over $30 million.
He was untouchable, but nothing could prepare him for what was coming next.
Fast forward a few months, and Cupsey is doing exceptionally great. He can do no wrong, his wallet is exploding, and his name is everywhere.
As his fame grew, he started doing something dangerous. He started streaming his trading live on Twitch. Now on the surface, this sounds cool. You get to watch the master at work. But there is a dark psychology at play here. When you are a famous trader and you broadcast your screen, you create an army of copy traders. These are people who don't want to learn the game. They just want to do what you do. They see Cupsey buy a coin called GigaChad, and they think if Cupsey bought it, it's going to the moon. So they buy it too. Thousands of them, all at once. But here's the catch. Remember those reaction times? Cupsey enters a trade in seconds. By the time the stream updates, by the time the viewers see the buy, and by the time they click their own buttons, seconds have passed. In the meme coin world, seconds are eternities. The viewers buy in, driving the price up, and who is waiting there to sell? Cupsey. He buys low, the copy traders pump the price up for him, and he sells into their liquidity. The viewers are left holding the bag while he walks away with the profit. People were furious. The narrative shifted from Cupsey is a genius to don't buy when Cupsey buys, because he'll sell on you. They called him a scammer. They said he was using his fans as exit liquidity. But Cupsey openly advised people not to copy trade him.
Yeah, and I also encourage no one to copy trade me. Never, if you try to copy trade someone on you're just asking for it, no matter who you're copy trading.
He told them it was risky, but greed is a powerful drug. They kept trying to copy him, they kept losing money, and the hate grew louder. Cupsey didn't lose a wink of sleep. He ignored the noise, kept clicking his mouse, and kept laughing all the way to the bank. But nothing could have prepared him for what happened next. In 2025, right at the peak of his success, Cupsey logged in to find a disaster. One of his main wallets had been hacked. A hacker had stolen $500,000, gone in an instant. For most people, losing $500,000 in a blink would be the end of the world. It would be the moment you close the laptop, curl up in a ball, and never open it again. The haters celebrated. They thought this was the end. They thought the scammer had finally been scammed. But they forgot who they were dealing with. They forgot about the gamer logic. In Fortnite, when you get headshot from across the map, you don't quit the game forever. You respawn, you drop back in, you loot up, and you go again. Cupsey treated this $235,000 loss just like a death in the lobby. It wasn't a tragedy, it was just data. He didn't beg for donations, he simply created a new wallet. He started over, and within weeks he had made it all back and then some. This was his redemption arc. He proved the haters wrong not by arguing with them, but by surviving a death blow that would have killed anyone else. This resilience is the key. Lamine Yamal misses shots, Cupsey gets hacked, but neither of them stops playing. They are both obsessed with their craft. We are currently in a moment in history that has never existed before. For thousands of years, if you wanted to make $30 million as a teenager, you needed to be royalty, or you needed to be a genetic anomaly like Lamine Yamal. You needed to be born with legs that could move faster than everyone else, or you needed a king for a father. But today is the great equalizer. You don't need the genetics, you don't need the royal blood, you just need an internet connection and a brain that is willing to learn a new game. Cupsey isn't special because of who his parents are. He's special because he recognized that the world had changed. He saw that value wasn't just in oil or gold anymore. Value was in attention. Value was in the speed of information. The story of Cupsey is a wake-up call. It's proof that the traditional path, go to school, get a degree, work for 40 years is not the only path anymore. The internet has turned the entire global economy into a massive open-world game. The barriers are gone. The gatekeepers are asleep. The game is live and the servers are online. The only question left is, are you going to play or are you just going to watch? On this channel, we break down stories about modern wealth creation. Subscribe for more.
I wouldn't keep them for no reason as well. Because if you just sit there and sell on copy traders over and over and over, I'm sure like if you sell on them over and over, or if you don't trade well, the copy traders leave. So they wouldn't stay for no reason, and I wouldn't have them for no reason. So
How come you took yourself off of KOL Scan?